Hey, good morning to both of you. Nearly 1,000 passengers who are California residents will be quarantined at 2 military sites in California. The remaining people who live in other states like Texas will go to San Antonio and an Air Force base in Georgia. According to Governor Abbott, about 90 Texans on the ship will be sent to Lackland Air Force Base. But before that happens, the cruise ship will be docked briefly at a port in Oakland sometime later today. The passengers will then be transferred to those 4 locations for medical screenings, virus testing, and a 14-day quarantine. During that period, they'll be monitored for symptoms. According to the mayor of San Antonio, evacuees coming from the cruise ship to the Air Force Base are all without symptoms. Now, there is a couple from Wimberly that's on this cruise ship. They're in their 70s and have spent the past few days without their medicine, like insulin.
Up until the last couple of days, they've been pretty upbeat. But when they ran out of medication and getting little or no sympathy from the crew or the medical shack, I'm not sure how that's set up there, getting a little more concerned.
Wayne is the brother of William Castile, who was on the cruise ship. He says his brother received his medicine yesterday. However, his sister-in-law is still waiting. Now, once the cruise ship docks, California's governor says passengers needing medical attention will be the first ones off. It's still unclear right now exactly how many people will be taken to San Antonio, but we do know there's about 3,500 passengers on the cruise ship. Governor Abbott's office has indicated that the evacuees coming include about 90 Texans. More than 3,000 people have been stuck on this cruise ship for the past several days. That includes William and Anna Castile from Wimberly. We spoke to William's brother Wayne, and he says both of them have been without their medication. His brother is a diabetic, and his sister-in-law has open heart surgery. She had that a few years ago. Wayne has spent several hours, roughly 8 hours on the phone, making calls and trying to get some answers, but he's had little luck. He tells us William finally got his medication, but his wife is still waiting on hers. He's somewhat hopeful at this point after finding out the ship is docking in California today. Passengers showing symptoms and those in need of medical support will be the first ones off the ship.
I was mad, angry, with a lot of rage. But it was kind of emotional and relief to find somebody who would listen.
It's still unknown exactly when this cruise ship will be docking in California today. The mayor of San Antonio says those passengers will be tested once they arrive at the Air Force Base and throughout their time in quarantine. There are several cases of the coronavirus in Texas, including 6 unconfirmed in Fort Bend County and 2 cases in Harris County. There's also 1 confirmed and 1 unconfirmed case in Houston, 1 possible case that's under investigation in Montgomery County, and 9 in San Antonio.